Thomas was having problems with his tubes, so he had to be sent to the works to be mended. An engine needed to fill Thomas's spot, so Sir Topham Hatt brought Rosie to the Farquhar branch line. She quickly proved herself to be a really hard worker and a great Thomas substitute. One morning, the engines were in their sheds. Rosie sighed.
"It's such a lovely spring morning," she said. "The air is crisp and the birds are chirping." "I can't wait for all the animals to come out," said Percy.
Old Toby was the only one who didn't seem happy.
"This time of year," he said, "the rabbits start popping out. They can be very troublesome sometimes." "Troublesome?" said Rosie. "How can those cute little things be troublesome?"
"You'd be surprised," said Toby, "of all the things I've seen in my years."
"And all the things you wish you hadn't," teased Percy.
"Anyways," said Rosie, "I have a passenger train to take, and I'll try not to have rabbits bother me." And with that, she left the sheds. As Rosie puffed down the branch line, she saw all the leaves on the trees growing once again. She could see some deer frolicking in the fields. But what she didn't see was a rabbit digging a hole near the tracks. It was causing the rails to bend. And before Rosie knew it, it was too late.
"Bust my buffers," she cried. "What happened?"
But she soon found out when the rabbit hopped away frightened.
"Oh, Toby was right," she sighed. "Rabbits can be troublesome."
But soon Harvey arrived with some workmen, and they got to work mending the tracks. Rosie wasn't damaged, so she went on her way. And by the time she returned, the tracks were mended. Rosie was pleased. But later that afternoon, Rosie saw something dart in front of her.
"Oh, it's that troublesome rabbit again," she said.
Suddenly, the rabbit stopped in the middle of the tracks. "Whoa!" cried Rosie, and she slammed on her brakes.
"What were you thinking?" she said angrily, "hopping into the middle of the tracks."
But then, Rosie noticed something red around the rabbit's neck.
"That looks like a collar," she said. "Oh, you must be lost."
She now felt sorry for scolding it.
"Your owner must be worried sick. I'll take you to the net station. Here, hop in my cab."
But the rabbit didn't hop into her cab. It instead hopped onto her footplate.
"That works too, I guess."
And Rosie set off with her new friend. They soon arrived at the station.
"Maya!" shouted a little girl. "You brought her back! Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Rosie."
Rosie blushed, but she was happy for that little girl. A few days later, Thomas returned. "Well, Rosie," said Sir Topham Hatt, "you have proven yourself really useful here. Would you like to work here more often?"
"Yes, please, sir," said Rosie.
So now, every once in a while, Rosie gets to return to the branch line to help out. And if she's lucky, she gets the chance to see that little girl with Maya and her new rabbit Rosie, named after the engine. So that's going to be all for this video, guys. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. But that's all for now, guys. This is the Blue OJ Leader, and I'll see you later.